Dope's Usual podcast. It sounds cool. It does sound cool. Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, guys? Hi. Welcome back to the Dope's Usual podcast. My name is Dope's Yola. This is Marty O'Neill.
What's up, guys?
Both sober
As could be.
as possible. Hope you're having a great day. It's Tuesday for you. For us, it's not on the day we're filming this.
I'm going to give them a rundown of what we just been through.
We've been filming all day, smoking all day, hanging out all day. Did an unrestricted today. Just kept going. Just kept it going.
Cracked open a mystery bag to kick it off.
Yes, a mystery bag to kick it off. That's a way to put it. And then Marty and I filmed just a chill video from my other channel, for the Dope's Yola channel, and a lot of pods, a lot of moving around of cameras I can hear, a lot of clicking. Should have had that ready first, you know. Maybe have that ready before we started filming. Just clicks and clanks. Rocco's burnt. Slams
After
this
that
shit
last
down.
video, I felt so bad. He was getting so many clouds just.
Start over. Ready, go. So, then after we did the unrestricted, Marty, all right, I just woke up. Let's go. Marty and I did a video, a hanging out video, where we packed up a bunch of pods of flour and then put so much rosin on it, and then realized that's why I've been tired the past couple of weeks. I put the rig upstairs next to my room. I've been going hard. I don't have to go all the way down to my office anymore. I've just been crushing it right there. So maybe that's what's going on. But we're okay. We're back. We're awake. Here we
12
go.
pod burgers down the hatch.
Yeah. Flour, concentrates, flour in little pods.
We invented a whole new way to use it.
Yep. Through the 6-footer, through the hookah, through the glass, back through the hookah, through the lightsaber.
That's going to be dropping on the Dope's Yola channel, not to be confusing.
True. Oh, the light's blue.
This is actually, I think, purple.
Hold on. Let's see, guys. Well, you click purple, it goes blue. And this one's a dookie blue, and this is a dookie bluish. This is a better blue. This is an okay blue, but this is a dookie blue.
Yeah.
Then we got this purple. Orange is kind of tight.
They're all pretty sick.
Green. Red. This green looks like Otter Pop green. Huh. I like this kind of green. Then we have this okay blue, okay orange. Oh. This is our normal light right here. Well, what's better?
Kind of like the blue.
Let's stick with the blue today.
You guys let us know. We did the blue on the Ralph Barbosa episode.
I like this look.
Forget what we did last
Let's
week.
try it. Let's just try it. All right. Here we go. Guys, we are here. We're hanging out. This is not the first week of Super Bowl just passed in these terms, right? All right. Here we go. So that hype's over. On to the next season.
Is everybody complaining that it's rigged and fixed, or is it just a nice, clean, decisive win for somebody?
We'll know because it's Tuesday and Sunday's the game. So we will find out, guys. Let's get straight into some topics. Marty and I were talking about it. We don't get into topics anymore. So let's get into the news, all right? And stuff that's going on in the world that's not just stories about stuff we've done or horrible things or stuff from 2001 and or 1996. Because, you know, there's only so many things that happened. New things happen every day, and we don't talk about them because we're like, But now we're like, oh, okay, maybe we should pay attention a little bit. Also, I haven't yet, but I should read a book. I might read a book soon. That'd be cool. Let's go. We're mad busy today. We did a bunch of stuff today, and we smoked a lot, actually. We probably took about 15 hash, concentrate, rosin, bong rips, dookie, juicy.
Not to mention the unrestricted. And we watched some horrific
and
shit.
the unrestricted. We smoked so many bowls today. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm stoked. Here we go. Let's get on to our first topic, okay? Yeah, let's get around to our first topic. Did you guys know, all right? I just saw it. I don't care. I'm not a fan. I'm not against. I see why people like her. Beyonce, she won another Grammy, but this Grammy was for country music song, I think, of the year, or country album. I can't remember which one. A country music award. I didn't even know she made country music. Not to say she doesn't. Don't come after me. I didn't even know she made it. That was incredible. But there's a clip of her when she hears her name and she goes, you know what that is? That's when I get caught sneaking in and they turn the light on. Oh, sleepwalk. What is this? That's what it looked like. She went, I won? It looked pretty rigged, man. I'm not gonna say I don't know anything about the Grammys, but I saw the clip when that's what I did when I was like, oh, weed? Smoke? That's what it looked like to me. Like bad acting. Maybe acting from Austin Powers Gold member. Come on, sugar. It's Foxy Cleopatra. That's what she did. The winner is Beyonce. Foxy. That's what she did. Oh, it was not.
I'd be pissed if I was a country fan and then you have just all these other stars look at country like,
I think I could take some of that
category a little bit.
Ooh.
Is that not appropriation? Just not on a racial level, on a musical appropriation? Let me bleed your.
I think it's kind of funny. I think it's
bit.
kind of funny though when you think about it that way.
Unless you're actually from the country.
Okay, Marty, I like where you're going with that. Oh, the reason I was getting to that, did you know that Beyonce has 33 Grammys? I'm not saying she doesn't deserve all 33, but I want to put this well, we've been smoking a lot. I want to put this into comparison. Exactly. Same.
Jaws hit the floor.
Jaws hit the floor. That's what that was. I think the Beatles have 5 Grammys.
This bitch has been raking them in since she was like 15, since like 2000.
But does that mean she just wins every year for 20 years?
Yes.
Is that why?
That's what happened. Just get 2 a year for 15 years.
Does that mean she's really good? Which I'm not knocking her. I'm not a fan, and I see why people do like her music. Or has music just gotten easier to be better at because there's not as many good artists like there used to be?
She's just almost ushered into it because she's just been at the top for so long.
But you know what I mean? Like nobody else can knock you off. If the Beatles have 5 Grammys, I think it was 5 or 7.
Yeah, flat asses though goes a long way.
Those flat asses goes a long way. Those flat asses and shit haircuts really affected their score. It is on there. Oh, fat ass. Yeah, there's a fat ass. Not a flat ass. You're right.
Not to be confused.
When you have funny interview accents, they knock you at the Grammys. They sound like the birds from what card? We're just gonna keep rambling. Anyway, I did not know that. Not trying to knock her, but I did not know that she had that many Grammys compared to some of these other people. I think Michael Jackson. How many Grammys do you think Michael Jackson, don't do it. I know it. Don't do it.
Hold on.
The most famous person in the history of Earth, besides maybe the Lord and Savior. How many do you think? Don't look yet.
Michael Jackson?
How many Grammys do you think Michael Jackson has? And Beyonce has 33.
15.
She's 13, Marty.
Ooh.
You would think he'd have 60 compared to if Beyonce has 30.
Damn, 30?
Because he's had a long enough career from 8 to 50 something. She's 15. She's probably 40 something. They're on the same career span right now, right?
She holds the record for the most Grammys with 35.
35. My bad. Not 33. 35.
Cowboy Carter.
That's the name?
Yeah.
Stop, dude. Oh, no. Okay, I can see if I was a country singer, I'm like, what? Beyonce? You can't do this. This is women born only. This is man born only sport. And it gets into all that. No, you can't just be transitioning into our genre.
Yeah, people are doing it.
That was crazy.
You might come on the show, but Jelly Roll did that shit. Jelly Roll was a rapper when he came into it.
True.
Like, hey,
so was Kid Rock. Kid Rock was
the same exact
when he first
path.
came in, but that was a long time ago. And so did Post Malone, but that was a long time ago too.
They're all like, yo, rap.
Maybe they
Very
all
limited.
just like that, and that was what popped for them. But I really like country music.
They're like, these crowds are hella aggressive. Let me go to this stadium of white people.
Maybe they went to one country show, but this is what my crowd could be like. Cowboy, baby! Oh, I don't like this crowd. Let's go back to country music. Okay, so the Grammys. That's pretty much what happened.
All right, then the other people in the top for the Grammys. We got Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones
28.
is dead.
Yeah, just in general, people with the most Grammys.
Oh, I thought you meant that just one.
People that we know. Stevie Wonder's up there. Jay-Z's up there. Kanye's up there. Bruce Springsteen's up there.
Really?
These are the people in the mix I never heard of. Composers, arrangers,
Man.
songwriters.
You mean the linemen of the music industry?
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody knows who the hell they
They're
are.
blocking Jay-Z and Kanye.
Yeah, dude, the hell? Oh, man. Write that down.
Damn, Jay-Z and Kanye tied at 24.
Damn, they both got a lot. What? We got to write that down. I like that. We'll do that later on. Marty, note that for me. Hey, thank you. Okay, let's move on. About the Grammys.
This hoe's got more than Jay-Z and Kanye.
Who's this?
Alison Krauss.
Oh, look at you. Go back? Was that Trent down there?
Trent's popping up.
Look at the bottom. Hold on, where's
Yep,
he at?
there he
Oh, right there. No, back in the middle. In the very middle. Right there. It's actually Robert Plant, but it looks like Trent.
Alcoholic Trent after a lifetime of bad decisions.
Yep. But that's Robert Plant, the lead singer of Led Zeppelin. What a badass.
Sick.
Okay. Oh, I know you're like, you're not even smoking yet. Well, I didn't roll any joints yet. And I went, oh, I didn't roll any joints yet, man. And Marty went, I'm okay. Me too. I am.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely
puffs away from drooling and
genuinely high, man.
Yeah.
We smoked a lot today.
Check out that goddamn dope as Yola video.
I think it was just the hash in the weed and ripping it all the way down.
I didn't realize it was gonna be 12 pods. I thought, wow, 6 is a lot.
That's what she said. I thought, wow, 6 was a lot. 12? All right, here we go. Last night at about 1 a.m., Rocco and I were eating Mexican food that we got from Santa Monica because we were starving after we left the spot. As we were eating that, Rocco says, hey, man, there's a show you should watch. And I'm like, are you sure, dude? All right. So we started watching it. It's called Common Side Effects. It's an animation. It's incredible. It's only 2 episodes in so far.
Okay.
All right. The concept is, just so I can tell you guys, the concept is a guy finds a mushroom that heals every ailment. Not even just heals, like a 1-up from Mario. It'll like a 1-up from Mario. If you're about to die, you eat this, you can live. Straight up. It'll just fix you. And the world finds out. Not the world. People that run the world find out, and they do not want him to have it. There's your premise. It is so much more intense, yes, than you think it's going to be. It's like, oh, cool cartoon. Like, oh my God. It was like watching Peaky Blinders. I'm like, wow, this is kind of graphic. And like Boardwalk Empire. Like, this is graphic. This is insane. This is what I think happens in real life. Whoa, it's the key to life and this full. Oh, it's great. I can't wait for the next episode.
The government mafia henchmen are coming after him.
It's so realistic too that it's kind of just like, ew, dude. I don't ever want to make a difference. I have to be on the run forever.
Don't ever give me a great idea.
Yeah, don't ever let me come across some good shit. I'll just go like that. Oh, the cure for what? Give it to this guy, this scientist. He can get it out there. I'm out. Because that's crazy, dude. You'll never make it out, and it'll just get crushed. This is a crazy show. Anyway, I 100% recommend it. Yeah, that's it as far as what I've been watching new lately. Other than that, actually, I've been watching the documentary. I highly suggest you go watch the documentary called Mr. McMahon. I think it's called Mr. McMahon. It's a WWF or WWE documentary. It's incredible. It's great. They really break it down well. Mm-hmm. They interview all the rest. Oh, man. It is cool. I'm only on episode 3. I don't know how many there are, but they're hours each. So go watch it. All right? Here, hit this. I was kidding.
Thanks.
All right. So earlier, Rocco gathered some questions that people ask us in our comments. And Marty, I think you should fire first. All right? Some people ask questions. And these ones are for Marty, and I have some for me. Marty's going to ask ones for me. I have not seen these yet. Marty has the ones for him. He has not seen these yet. These are asked questions from you, the fans. They're probably ridiculous, I got to be honest, because ROCCO picked them. But we will see.
My questions.
Okay. Who would win in basketball?
We only played basketball one time, and I won. But it wasn't dribble basketball. It was just like horse.
No, I think I won that one.
No, didn't I win?
You won the pong.
Really? I thought I won the basketball.
I think I started an onslaught of long range. I don't remember what the stakes were, though.
I don't remember if I lost now. I could have swore. Didn't I win? Oh, my God, I beat you in basketball. Maybe it was just a game of horse. Maybe it was a game of horse.
That's what it was.
Anyway, if we're going to play basketball, Marty's going to win. He knows actual basketball. If we're going to go, who can do hot sauce's moves, I might be able to win and throw it through your shirt and back through your legs. I can do all that stuff.
See, what I want to do is run a full court game on the lowered rims, but the whole court is only the length of the half court. So we get...
So you want to just add another basketball hoop on the other side?
2 lowered rims, half court.
He just wants to dunk back and forth, back and forth. What I want is a half court with 2 rims on each side and 2 rims on this side. 4 rims total, and the whole court is a basketball trampoline, like slam ball. And I want to be the only person allowed on the court. That's it. Pretty much, I want my own trampoline with a basketball hoop.
Exactly. Yeah, there you go.
That's it. Yeah, I'd probably lose. Marty knows real basketball, guys.
It's been a long time.
You know what I do? I'd use my magician skills. I don't know if you guys know I'm a trained magician. I use my magician skills to make Marty think I shot it. And in all actuality, it was behind his ear the whole time. And that was it.
Could happen.
Could happen. It will happen. Go ahead. Is this your card? And then, I dunk it. Go.
What was Thomas's favorite year of life growing up?
What the fuck?
You had to pick out your best year.
What was it? What was your favorite month? Mine was April when I was 6. That's some office errand type stuff. That was crazy. What's your favorite year?
Never had a good year?
This one. I could never pick an
as
old
a kid.
year. Oh, as a kid?
Favorite, best year of childhood.
It all does this. You ever seen Water and how it's all one? That's pretty much my memory as a kid. I remember everything. I just don't know what age I was. You just go, I'm probably about 5. Maybe I think I was like 6. I go, oh, 5. It has to be because that was before I was in school. That's the only way I can remember. I don't have a favorite year. Oh, how about this? 17 because I got to leave high school. Does that work?
It's not really childhood, but
I mean, I was a child. I wouldn't go to prison. Almost.
you would have. Yeah, they do.
You would have. Yeah, they do. Damn. No, I can't.
I started raking in all the holes at about 15, so I'd probably...
Started raking in all the holes at about 15, son. Chews his gum. Shoots threes.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
15.
Get out of here. Started raking in all the holes around 15. I started using rakes and hoes around 15 is what he meant to say. He's a landscaper.
Manual
You
labor
did know
type
some
stuff.
Mexicans. For sure. Those weren't Puerto Ricans. Okay.
That pre-license innocence.
Pre-license innocence was fun. Pre-driving innocence I didn't have because I always drove when I was like a little kid on my grandma's property. So I always went to school thinking, I drove my dad's truck. No, you didn't. Like, yes, I did. And I can downshift. Like, no, you can't. Like, shut up. Yes, I can. We're in the 3rd grade. I'm like, so? Is your dad on drugs? My dad's on drugs, leaves his keys. I drive around the property constantly. And just up and down. 1/4 mile sloop. Up a hill, back, trying to reverse in between stuff in one shot. Just practicing.
I thought I was a G because I had to rescue my dad because he locked himself out the first night I had my license.
He did it on purpose. Let me test him. Come pick me up.
You can't drive past 9, and it was a blizzard, and it was like 35 minutes. He locked himself out of the. And my mom had night blindness, so she couldn't drive.
Did she go with you?
No.
Send young Marty out on a wilderness retreat.
It was.
Come find me in the snow.
The streets.
Leave your mother.
Not plowed. This was snow country era.
She has blindness. Night blindness, even though it's white snow. Yep. Could have offset. I think she was playing you. I think they were trying to see if you could make it.
Yeah, that was like some 300.
No, for real. They put, and the wolf. And he killed the wolf. And he ate it.
The little Escort out there with the ball tires.
Oh, Ford Escort. You gotta start saying the car or something. I was a little Escort out there with the bald tires. Like, what the fuck is happening? What the hell, Marty? Marty's over there looking like Justin Timberlake with the chin strap.
Yeah.
From Black Snake Moan. So you said what'd you say? You had to drive your dad and you had to rescue him? Your dad's tripping driving a little child 35 minutes in the blizzard. That's crazy as hell.
It was the day I got my license.
He was testing your ass for sure.
What are the odds?
No. Wait, I can call Marty. He has a license now. Bullshit. He was just using it. Was he drunk when you picked him up?
No, he was at work. I mean, wait a minute.
Was he fucked up?
I don't think so. He didn't get fucked up.
So wait, you drove all the way there to give like, yo, here's your spare. Yeah. I'm gonna go.
Yep. Right back.
Weak. You guys should have like hooked together and drove in the same car somehow.
Right. I got my license in like the end of October, early November. Like good.
Right when it gets good and deathy and scary on the road.
I learned because then I started driving to school every day, and that was like a half hour, 35 minutes. So there was times I would spin out, end up in a ditch. People behind me would like stop and make sure I was alive, and I have to just figure it out and shit. Learning to drive in the snow in November.
But like everyone talks shit about California constantly, right? Oh, your laws. Oh, you guys have all the drug addicts. Yeah, but all our drug addicts aren't frozen. All our cars aren't sliding around because of death snow or black ice. We're out here chilling. Yeah, there might be homeless people, but there's homeless people in good weather and weed. Shut up. Stop talking shit in my comments. California, I hope it burns to the ground. They kept telling me that. I'm like, why though?
Christ.
We got all your agriculture, man.
Because it's beautiful. You know, like
hater. I hope your new car. I hope you get a tire. I hope you get a flat tire. Like, damn, what the fuck? You guys just know we're the shit. So you always talk shit about us. Oh man, California's like the pretty girl in school, the pretty girl that's also kind of nice. So it's like, yo, be nice to her. She's actually nice. But no, fuck her. Like that's California.
I heard she's burning.
Yeah, I heard she's burning. And she got everything cool and grows all our agriculture, has the best weed, and that's where movies come from. But no, we're lame. Fuck you. On to the next. Common side effects. Go watch that. Is that what we're talking about? Yeah. And then your dad in the snow.
Yeah. Oh, my recommendation. I've been watching on Netflix, motherfucking Ralph Barbosa, season 2.
Oh, yeah. You told me. My mom told me too.
Pretty decent little show. I like the color grade. It's a good show.
A race joke? No.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of a racial show.
I like I like the color grade.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure where you're going with that.
Right.
Okay, continue.
The main dude reminds me a lot of Hash House John. Basically the same guy.
So he sells fake designer and drinks lean. So it reminds me of John.
The way he can talk to everybody and he's just like has no issues and his whole vibe is pretty Johnish. But Ralph's in season 2. Ralph's on the cover of Netflix. So go check that out.
That's sick, dude. Yeah. I need to watch it. My mom told me to watch it too. I am completely burnt. I just felt my eyes all like, that sucks. Time to wake up. Let's do this. We had these topics. Me and Marty have been smoking all damn day. I'm burnt. Let's wake up and let's get into the questions. Another question that Rocco sent us besides who's going to win at basketball. Let's do the next question he had because he sent me some stuff too. All right. We have that. We have some other topics. This is the first time in a long time where it's not just, well, it is rant. It is a little rant city, but we're trying to keep it concise. Why? Because Marty is going out of state tomorrow. For what?
Oh God. We might let's load this other ROCCO thing up.
Okay,
for next time.
all right. I was gonna say this is why this episode is gonna be exactly on time this time for the first time
morning,
ever.
I gotta go to Boulder, Colorado, to look at colleges.
Wait, I thought you were going to Florida first.
No, we're going to Boulder first. Going to Boulder, looking at colleges with my daughter, which is insane to say. And then going from Boulder to Florida to go to
Florida. Keep going.
Go to Florida to do a music video. Not really.
With Florida.
To see April's family and then take these kids to Disney World.
Sounds real fatherly. Real Clark Griswold shit.
Couldn't be more.
Rusty, Cam. Whatever he does.
Yeah.
Rusty.
Prompting us to bang out 3 full videos today. So that's what's up.
You're going to check out universities for your grown child and then taking your other children, all of them, but the other children are going to have more fun, to Disney World, not even Disneyland. Now, that is the most fatherly shit I've ever heard.
This is all April.
You're still a guy.
I'm basically
and you
another
are
kid.
The dad of them. Oh, no. But can you stay? Can you not go? No, you have to go.
Yeah.
So you're not a kid. You're there watching. If somebody has to go to jail, it's going to be you.
It's true.
Not the kids.
Yeah,
so you're not a kid?
Right.
All right, then. There we go. Get out of here. Who's going to make the beats?
That's true.
Boom.
Right?
Who's going to write the scripts, not the prescriptions? Who's going to write stuff? All right?
I'm looking at them.
Who's going to hold their arms out while people do pull-ups on them?
This guy.
All right, then. Here we go. He's going to put his arm out like a little giant Spike, doing chin-ups. Every night I warm his muscles with warm milk. That was creepy that they said that, but still good movie.
You saw that ridiculous video I posted on Instagram? Cam and I, me with the heavy bag.
Of course.
Shout out to everybody sent me funny messages about that.
Of course, man. Yeah, I saw it. So Marty, as a child, you have a child old enough to go to college, which is
right up until about 2 days ago, April was still wanting to have another kid somehow, but I think we're past that.
Come on, dude.
I don't think
Marty grew up with no Mexicans, but in his heart, dude,
speaks Spanish.
Speaks Spanish. Yes, speaks Spanish. He is brown at heart because you're just leaving the 17 to 18 year gap.
It's insane.
That's insane. Just like every Mexican on earth. Everybody I know has a 20-year-old younger sibling.
As he takes pictures in the corner.
That wasn't a Mexican thing. That was my mom just being. We're only 15 years though, so
right.
a little less, 18 to 20 years of that Mexican shit. My mom was just brown enough. You know what I mean?
Almost.
Yeah. She waited till she got into a relationship almost.
You're about catching strays every episode.
Hey man, I was catching strays walking down the hallway.
Sure.
So I didn't even do anything. That's the difference. I didn't even do anything. It just makes me laugh too. Saying horrible things that happen. Go, that's pretty funny though. Makes me laugh. Marty's gonna go do some fatherly duties, and he's gonna do that, and that's why he's gonna be gone for almost a week. This is the first time you're going somewhere that's not to go film, to go do someone's wedding, then in the long time that I've heard.
Yeah.
When's the last time? For real?
Right before we started the podcast, we went to Disney World.
There we go. I don't remember the last time. Going on 5.5 years, which is crazy. So February 8th is our official 4th year. Like the 4th year closes. Like that's the 4th year we've been as a show. Mm-hmm. All right. I flew by,
this comes
dude.
out on the 11th. So.
Flew by. Thank you guys for being here. Some of you guys in this chat I've seen since the episode or since season 1, which is pretty wild to me. So thank you so much for being here. And I was talking to Marty. It's not even on the topic. I was talking to Marty about it. I feel like when we started, it's when the boom, like maybe 5 to 6 months before podcast went, and there was one popping up every other day, which is fine. But we always say like, oof, that's a lot. That's a lot of people, eyeballs being able to go, no, I'll go here. I'll go here. Pretty much put it this way. you're a soda in that machine that you can press like cherry Sprite, grape Sprite, lemon Sprite. You know what I mean? You have like 12 different items and you press it and the screen pops up. It's like, Joe, so how do you stick around? Well, we got to stand out. How do we stand out? Just be us. So we're just regular root beer without cherries and bullshit in it. So that's how we're trying to, that's how we kept ours, because there's about 70% of shows that I saw pop up that do not post anymore. And it blows my mind.
Of celebrities.
Mainly celebrity ones. I'm like, that's going to be a good show. That fool's a great actor. That fool's a great this or great. And they just stopped. I was ready for them and they just stopped. So I was telling Marty, I've noticed here's numbers of podcasts and they're doing this. I'm not just saying ours only, but like I can see the dip, you know, in YMH, I see it. And Theo Vaughn's one of the few that keeps catching a crazy guest and just, you know what I'm saying? Everyone else I see a little dip because I think so many guests have been recycled. Like, oh, I did this show and this show and this show and this show and this show. And they all been recycled so hard that like when Nelk came out and when like Logan Paul came out, they are the super famous people, but they're also for the youth. So all like the Stone Colds, the Undertakers of the world, the Mark Cubans, they started going on there continuously. And then it just started, and Stone Cold and Undertaker have a podcast too. So it's like split. And I mean, like if there was one wrestling podcast and everybody went, you know, it's almost like there's too many divisions,
options.
There's too many options in like NBA division, there's so many subsections that people go, what do I watch? Okay, I'll watch this and I'll watch this and that might take, you know, a little momentum away from this one, but it's fine. It's just we've seen it starting to happen where shows are just like stopping. I can't believe it. Hawk and Wolf done. Tony Hawk's they're just done. I thought they were, oh man, come on, they could do it forever. But that's the thing. I think I realize like, yo, this is such a job. So much goes into it every day that you have to actually really have to keep up with it. And if not, you see it and going, oof.
It's like a lifestyle.
Yes, it's like a lifestyle. So yeah, I've seen it. Like we're starting to not get age restricted as much. You know what I mean? Like I've noticed that we put clips on this channel. We start to not get age restricted as much, which is really, really fun and awesome. But, you know, now it's harder to see which episode is like the main one. We do differentiate them in different colors, but we've getting a couple complaints. You give me too many notifications. But since when has that ever been our problem? Our problem is notifications never go out and you're getting too many. Incredible. It works. That's crazy. So, I mean, thank you so much for supporting. And I know a couple of you guys got upset to talk to you, but dude, I'm sorry if your notifications are getting flooded, but we're pumping stuff out. We took on 2 editors these past couple of weeks. They've been helping a lot. It's going. Everything's moving. Our merch is about to be up underneath our videos, so you'll be able to click it right there on the YouTube store. A lot of cool stuff's happening, and thank you for being here. We were really stoked. And yeah, this podcast spike and then plateau and then lower and then it spiked. Just the whole industry of podcasts are doing that. The Bobby Olatovs, that girl, I called him like in 10 months she's gonna stop doing what she's doing because it's a stick. It's like that's not really you interviewing. So people don't want to see a character.
It's kind of like we were saying with country music. Like, let me go
see if I can dip my toe into that. All right, that's a good way to put it.
Get back out of podcasting real quick and go back to my life.
I'm not gonna say who, but I met 3 celebrities and then they're like, "Oh, you have the podcast. And did you make money on that?" Like, I mean, well, like for sponsors, but we're not like monetized when we weren't monetized. And they're like, "Oh, for real? So I heard so and so's making. I think I'm gonna do a podcast." And you know how many people I've heard? I think I'm gonna do one. Did I tell you about my Uber driver? I did, right? About the Uber driver, the reality or the realtor. My Uber driver, I think I talked about it, was a realtor. And he's telling me as he's driving me in the car, I'm like, "Oh, you're a realtor? All right, cool." And he goes, yeah. And we started talking. I was like, "Yeah, I always tell people I do production for podcasts. Every time someone asks me, I do production. Oh, for what? Podcasts and stuff." And they say podcasts. I'm like, a lot of health and wellness stuff. And then they stop asking. I don't really talk about what I do constantly. You just pick me up at my house.
Yeah.
What if you see my shit? Oh, that's that. Packs? Or You got weed? No, I don't know what it is. I'm good. He's like, yeah. I think I'm going to start a podcast too, actually. I was talking about it. I bought a camera. I was like, oh, really? Like, what are you going to... My first thing was like, cool, but what is it about? And he went like, for realty. I went, for like a podcast for realtors? He's like, no, like the stuff that me and the other realtors talk about. I'm like, stop you right there. Is it interesting to only realtors, or is it interesting to people want to get into realty? It's going to be stories on how to help it as an entrepreneurial like a help class. Are you going to be Tony Robbins of realty? I don't know. I was thinking about just talking about like, the housing market. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Like on a clip, but do you want to talk about that for an hour? Well, it could be like half an hour. I was like, oh my God, man, think. I was like, before you spend more, I was just trying to get like, before you spend more money on everything, maybe and I told him what to do. I gave him the whole plan for 40 minutes of my drive about how he should do live, talk to other financial realtor people, have a list of what's going to be talked about, and always have a payoff of like, hey, this is how you're going to be able to solve this problem by the end of this show. Yeah. Like, oh, today I brought in so-and-so, financial advisor on Wall Street. He does this. Hey, how you doing? He's in New York. Yeah, so this is how I started my portfolio. And blah, blah. That's something to fucking watch. That's something to absorb and go, damn, I didn't even know about realty. Now I'm learning. This is cool. That's why I told him. And at the end, he goes, yeah, maybe I'll just start it up. And I'm, the whole drive, like, you didn't take what I was telling you. Come on, man. And I told him what to get, what cameras. I told him everything.
It's such a great little lane to go in too. Like
it is, dude. I would actually listen to that. It's always updating. It's forever growing. And once you solidify, you know what you're talking about. You now have a following, and you have validation that you are not a fake. You're not trying to just tell people, go dump it into Lakeview Realty. Like what the no. So yes. I think podcasting is about to do this again. But stories are going to win. That's what's always going to win. And I want to get, my cousin texted me about it, and then Rocco asked me about getting a war vet on here. But like an old school World War II vet, because in 20 years, 15, they're all gone. That'd be kind of crazy, a Vietnam vet or something. Just get some really, really like well told stories. What's up, guys? Taking a moment from the super sober episode to talk about one of our sponsors, and this is our homies over at Manscaped. If you go to manscaped.com/Yola or just use code Yola at checkout, you're gonna get 20% off plus free shipping. And right now, take advantage of that because there's the Beard and Balls Bundle. Yes, that's what it's called, the Beard and Balls Bundle. So you have the Lawnmower 5.0 and the Beard Hedger for both heads in your life. You can keep them clean and keep them ready. Beard Hedger has 20 different adjustable settings. Get creative with it. So whether you want to do the Captain Hook or Highway Patrolman, Beard Hedger Pro Kit is there to help for your mustaches, your goatees, and your beards. Dual blade system, the Lawnmower 5.0. The dual system for the interchangeable foil and trimmer blades. You have the skin safe technology. For the battery life, the Beard Hedger can last up to 60 minutes, and the Lawnmower is 75 minutes before you need to charge. The Beard and Balls Bundle has a 30-day money-back guarantee. Thank you so much for supporting the people that support us. So try it out. If you want your beard and balls to not be gross, try Manscaped. Oh, question. I have questions for Marty too. Hold up. All right. I'm not asking that first one. This is not going to happen. No. Are you ready?
What?
I'm going to do a different question. No.
Rocco looks so innocent. He always has the most like horrific
shit to say. Yeah, that's fine. This is a perfect cover. What?
Bust out some horrible video.
Yeah. Got eaten by a whale. All right, ready? Marty, what was the first fight you ever got into?
I think we kind of went over it before, but the first fight I ever got into was me just getting basically blasted in the face by a kid that was way older than me.
I don't know if that's a fight. When's the every time you fought a person?
I mean, I kind of came back. I mean, I kind of gripped him up a little bit, but it wasn't really a fight.
I love this. Blasted me in the face. I gripped him up. Keep going.
I like this story because I was sticking up for my friend. This kid was a white trash piece.
Oh, so was he a neo-Nazi or something? No. You got to bleep that. I was sticking up for my friend, even though he kept saluting at this kid. You go, you had to bleep that. Sorry.
No, I was probably in I think I was in 6th grade, and this kid was probably in 8th grade. And we were playing football or some shit, and he did some extra shit to my friend that we were playing like all-time quarterback one-on-one type shit. There was 3 of us on the field.
You mean route running?
Yeah.
All-time quarterback.
And I remember I was like, don't push my friend. This kid just blasted me in the face. Like,
oh my God.
That's all it was. This kid just blasted me clean in the face. He had just moved into these townhomes right beneath it. Like I lived in some townhomes at the top of the hill. He lived in the shitty townhomes at the bottom of the hill. And he had just moved in, and his dad looked like a convicted felon. Or like on the run felon, like Sons of Anarchy style.
White kid?
Yeah, super shitty white kid. But he was much bigger than me and shit, and yeah, he blasted me in the face and cut up my shit. I probably tried to tackle him a little bit and shit, but there was no way. This kid was way bigger and more athletic than me. And then probably about 2 weeks later, he got caught with a bullet in school, just a bullet. But we were in like middle school. And I remember I remember the principal called and said, so-and-so has been found with a live round of ammunition at school.
Why they announced that shit?
They called him. I remember on like the answering machine.
Oh.
Yeah, and that fool was gone. He was only
that fool was gone.
Short stint.
I know. Me personally, I used to carry a couple bullets. I've been known to carry a bullet or two. You whip them at people as hard as you can, and they go, next time there'll be 2. And that's it. They get scared, like, damn, that fool didn't even bust a gun out. He just let me know he's got bullets on deck. I'm lying, but but yeah, like that's what I used to do. I open up a fresh Fruitopia, chug that shit, eat stuffed crust pizza from the back first, like Pizza Hut says, and I throw bullets at my teachers. Anyway, cool. Marty got blasted in the face and gripped him. That's all I got from that story. He got beat up. It's okay. First fight. My first fight, I think we talked about. Well, it wasn't. No, it wasn't even really a fight. Okay, my first actual. I did a lot of things that weren't fights, but they were close to fights. They would be considered assaults. Where I kicked that kid so hard in the dick, I thought I broke my foot. That kid that tried to put the rope on the ground like a fucking cartoon, and had the rope going to the tree, and it had a loop. So when I stepped in it, he'd pull it and yank me up, and I yanked it down. He fell from the tree and got hella hurt. Fuck that kid too. The time I was riding the street and that guy crashed into a trailer, his fault, not mine. Ooh. I guess this is a fight, but the punches weren't really thrown. You know, as a kid, me too, I was like I was a little chunky kid. But even when I was skinny, I was very strong. My whole family's just built for work. So I was super strong even when I was a little skinny kid. And this time it was just newly fat. Brand new fat, right? 3rd grade. And I'm walking through the grass of Sheehy Elementary. I'm walking through the grass towards 2nd Street. 6th Street's behind me. Our street goes like this. So I'm walking through the grass. I remember it all. People playing soccer. We're all playing football. And there's this kid, I won't say his name, but I talk to him sometimes still in the DMs. Like to this day, I still talk to him because we reconnected. Anyway, I knew him in high school and all that. Anyway, he was a little gangster kid, right? We all knew he was a gangster kid. He let everybody know he was a gangster kid. And his homie wasn't really affiliated, but later on in high school, when I got to high school, he was the hit stick kid, basically. Like, I watched that kid wreck and murder crack fools in half as a linebacker. Super nice Mexican, but just murderous in football. Him and my other friend now, both in 3rd grade. I know the gangbanger kid and him are best friends, always have been. I'm walking toward like where everybody's playing football, and the gangster kid pushes me, and I go, "What?" He said, "We're gonna jump you." I went, "What? No!" And I started walking away, and then the gangster kid jumped on my back and started like trying to like touch my face. You know, little kids like he's like squeezing like my neck. And then the other not so gangster kid came, and I just pushed him as hard as I could by his neck while this fool's on me. I grabbed this kid by his shirt and I threw him down, but he landed right on his head like that girl from Unrestricted today. Ah! He started crying, the gangster kid. His other friend, I kicked him in the leg. And he started like, oh, stop. And I backed up like this. Like a crab. Backed up a bunch of feet hella fast. And then I just, I went back throughout my day. And I talked about it later on in life to him in high school. I'm like, remember that one time you tried to beat me up? It's the first time someone tried to jump me, you know that? We were little kids though, man. He tried to be hard. Because he was harder in high school later on. He was really cool. He is really cool. And that was my first fight, I think. I can still feel the grass.
I did an actual spar against a couple dads in Lake Forest UFC.
Recently, I sparred in a mutual battle of exercise.
They had an actual ring in there. It felt horrible. I didn't like it. Because like you
hit a Rick Moranis, just cracked a little guy.
There's just other dads in there and shit.
What if the dad's is Rampage Jackson? What if his kid goes there?
Yeah, very well could be.
He just goes there to spar and kill humans. Jesus.
He just joins the dad class. And shit.
You never know. Rampage Jackson, man, he's a wild person. He just goes to regular bars and fights people.
I saw him walk around the Spectrum before. Like he was walking around the corner and I was walking around and I just kind of like locked eyes with him and shit.
He was just headbutt fighted.
Yeah, exactly.
Fighted? Headbutt fought?
He was intimidated by me and shit. So,
he did. He put his head down. He has cracked heads. Hey, like those rams. Where they stand on their back feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I knew it. All right. Here we go. Oh, I just downloaded UFC, 2K, WWE, and another game. I'm so excited to play video games at night sometimes now. Maybe like once every couple weeks.
Download them on the PS5?
On the PC.
Oh, shit. There you go.
So I can do my controllers. Okay, so I've been gaming up a little bit. It's pretty fun. I tried to play Madden the other day, and it's not choreographed, configured. So it just went to aerial view. And I just gave up the view from the top to the side. I just couldn't do it. Over it. But we'll fix that. Anyway, I've been playing video games. It's super fun. Are you a highly
skilled Madden player?
I'm very, very good at Madden. My homie Germ is better. My homie Justin was top 100. Went to like 4 or 5 Madden tournaments. I have smoked that fool 2 to 3 times. So like a gap of 15 to 20.
Yeah.
To where he's looking at me like, oh, like, fool, I got you. I don't know why, but I'm locking your shit down. I know where you're going. I wrecked, but he's beat me like 100 times. But I get 3 against a top 100, and I don't even play. Let's go. Just give me Cam Newton and Ed McCaffrey on the same.
Are you calling plays very deliberately and like?
No, I don't know zones, and I don't know all that stuff, and I'll only audible if I see that I could try to do it. I have no clue what I'm doing.
Oh, shit.
But it's fun. It's fun. I'm not great at it, but I will beat the dog shit out of OG. So there we go. All right. That's all that matters, dude. Okay. Continue. Guys, something near and dear to my heart. It's coming out very soon. And I'm excited. I keep seeing the previews. I saw a slight little ad, like a little promo, like spoof. I cannot wait for this to happen. But it is in the works right now. Nick Swartzen talked about it because he's part of it. He's probably going to be the caddy. Happy Gilmore Part 2 is coming out, guys. Happy Gilmore Part 2. Can you believe it? Oh my God. It's been 29 years, right?
This is
Came out in 96.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, it's been 29. Look at that top right one. Oh my God. Look at him.
He basically looks the same.
Oh,
with the beard.
man. Oh my God. Shooter.
Adam Sandler.
Incredible,
keeping it together. 20-some years.
Look at Ben Stiller. Oh my God. Oh, Travis Kelce's in it. Super Bowl winners.
So what's your predictions for this? Like, are you going to be happy?
I think Happy Gilmore Part 2 is going to be a splash of, okay, I get why. They had to update a little bit. It's, they want to do it for a little family friendly, a little bit on that part. And then the rest I think is going to be great.
Bad Bunny's in it? Is that what you mean?
There's a lot of cameos. too many cameos will ruin it. But too many cameos they do in movies now is so every single person that cameo promotes it to the fullest. Because you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I was in a movie with like so-and-so. I'm going to promote it. Oh my God, red car. And it's free promotion kind of just from being proud that they're in the movie. So it's like loading up your own birthday party. Like, don't worry, man, you're going to have a free concert. I'm going to give you $5,000. There's a strip club here. Come. It's kind of like buying it a little bit, I think. Yeah. That's what happens when there's too many cameos. That's what happened with Zoolander 2. They try to cameo it out because the first one was so star-studded. I mean, they became stars after. Is what I'm thinking as somebody that likes movies and to break it down. I almost bought that.
The Boston Bruins, I hope, paid a licensing fee for this damn movie.
Yeah, they're selling his original or one of his jerseys that he used in the show. I mean, in the movie. No way.
Okay, all right, X out of there.
I haven't seen anything. I only saw a little him walking up to shoot, and they go, "Hey, how you been?" Mm-hmm. And I was like,
"It says July 2025."
Where's the click remote when you need it? Mm-hmm. Just so I can go fast forward real fast, watch it, come back, and then go bet people. But I bet you this is what that's about. I'll use it to my advantage.
We got to be on that promo run.
The what?
On his promo run for that movie.
I'm ready. I used to think I wasn't ready. I'm ready now. What is it? In 2 days, I have a set with Concrete and Dune. I think we talked about that. Or is that unrestricted? Super stoked about that. That's going to be super fun. By this time, it'll already be done, and the Super Bowl's going to be done. So let's get into the next thing. Look at Marty not smoking. Look at he smoked a lot this last couple.
Faded before this episode.
Oh man, there was a few times like we gotta film it. We have to film it. Yeah, no, just trying to wake up a little bit. And we ate a burrito. We took a burrito break and like I'm in the itis comatose state right now, but we're gonna make it through. Are you ready? If you like sports, this next topic is going to be near and dear to your hearts. If you got hate in your heart, let it out. The full Luka. We were trying to compare him for ROCCO. I'm like, I guess he's like the Dirk Nowitzki. He's like a white guy shooter. For this generation, I guess you could kind of classify him as that. I'm not going to say same skills. He had nothing on Dirk. Shut up. Nobody cares. We're only comparing in terms of whiteness and famousness. He's a tall white man that shoots incredibly good, like Dirk Nowitzki did, Larry Bird did. So stop it. Luka just got traded to the Lakers.
5-time All-Star, 5-time All-NBA first team.
He's beardless Justin Boyd.
Man, it's a little racist, but we'll give him that.
No, for sure, it's a little racist. Just because he's tall, white, with a beard.
See, I don't know. I gotta.
You don't watch basketball no more.
I know. I don't know enough about Luka, but it's like
he's the only NBA player in history to catch on fire and do the NBA Jam flip and dunk.
Oh, that's where I know him
from downtown. That's him.
So they're basically lining up their new LeBron for when LeBron's
yes.
He was like, that's weird.
So I watched we were with Nico yesterday. I watched some of the game with LeBron. He had his kids on the team. You know that. It was kind of wild watching. It's like, damn, it's a father and son on the same team.
Does he yell at him a lot and shit?
From what I saw, they didn't do anything. But I'm going to say this. Me and Rosie were like, wow, the Lakers are playing the Warriors on Thursday last week. Like, oh, we should go. Let's go. All right. And then we were going to buy tickets 3 days ago. Like, hey, let's buy those tickets before we forget. Let's just go watch the game. And we, you know what? We'll buy them in the morning. I don't want to go downstairs and get my card. So we didn't buy them. Woke up, and first thing I see on the news is this fool Luka gets traded to the Lakers. I checked the same tickets. They're now $600 more than they were the night before.
That's insane.
Bro, what?
600 a piece more?
A piece. Thank you for adding 100 more each. Maybe I clicked the wrong row. And I was like, oh, those were way more expensive. I just clicked the one behind. Don't think I did. 600 more each. So I'm going. I'll be there tomorrow. I get to finally watch Steph Curry, LeBron James, and luckily a bonus, I get to watch this guy Luka.
This is probably gonna be the only time in history this happens. Maybe. I mean, who knows how long?
I don't know, but I'm hyped, dude. And his kid's on the team too, so it's gonna be very like, oh wow, you can see all these players. And I got pretty cool seats, so we're like third row in.
Yeah.
So right in the middle. I'm so excited. I'm
be
able to see.
Denzel's gonna be there. You got to think of what you're gonna say to Denzel.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna double-sided tape it. I'm gonna hit him on the back of the neck. Hey, hello, how's it been? Prank. I'm gonna yell prank.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. How come you have an accent in Gladiator 2? Why'd you have an American accent? Exactly. And then he's like, hey, baby. And that's it. That's all. The older Denzel gets, the more he smiles, the more this is my Grandpa Tom. It's very funny. Okay.
He's aging into a Mexican man?
Yeah, my grandpa looks like a little black guy, too.
Did you watch Gladiator 2?
Yeah. I watched it. Sorry, hold on, here we go. Boom. Ask Marty about the first time he met Joe Rogan and the last time. I don't know. That's what he said. Go. We've talked about it. It was at a club, right?
Yeah, I met him just as a fan way before I started working for him.
You know, the guy that watches our show asking questions of stuff we talked about before. That's pretty cool. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. I met Joe before he was super famous at the Ice House. And right when me and April moved here, the first show I went to I saw Brody Stevens and Sam Tripoli the first time I went.
Oh, nice.
And the second one I went to, we saw Rogan. And he was super cool, but I didn't even mention anything to him, even though he liked and commented on my graphics at that point. He was like, wow, these are fucking badass in the comments on Facebook or the graphics I had made for him. But I didn't even really pitch myself at all to him. Maybe like 3 years later, I could kind of build shit up around and circle back to the point that he was hiring me for shit.
3 years later? Yeah. Jesus Christ. All right.
Just too sick. He was a G. Then there was a stretch of probably like 2 to 3 years where we were talking almost every day, just through email, back and forth about everything that was going on. He was completely hands-on with everything. And then with his agent, then they started involving me with like his Netflix specials and shit, doing the promo graphics for that. Then I went to the filming at the Irvine Improv, and it was really fucking funny, of one of his Netflix specials. Yeah, then right up through we started doing the podcast. And I was like, bro, I can't do this anymore.
There it is.
And shout out to Rogan because he posted my book, which made it an Amazon bestseller.
That's actually such a wild thing to be able to do. Mm-hmm. I'll make you a bestseller, hun.
Just off Twitter, yeah.
Tag. Check it out. It's a great book. My friend Marty.
Nice. He did not have to do that.
So sick, dude. That is very cool. I will say. Okay, I got another one from when did Marty figure out he had crazy bars? All right, Rocco's just sending me stupid shit at this point. All right. Do you have anything else from Rocco sent you, or is it all dumb?
No, that's it.
Okay, see? Jeez, man. We can't leave it up to him. He's going to just troll us every time.
It's good effort.
It's an A for effort. All right. Okay. Real quick. Did you see how much stuff is getting banned in America, guys? How many foods are getting banned in America?
Cam's been telling me about the Red 40. Red 40's been around
gone since E40. Yeah, for sure.
Or what was it when we were in middle school type shit? That
yellow
70.
Die yellow 5 or something. 5 red.
One.
Yeah, the Mountain Dew, the one that kills your sperm count. Remember they said that?
Yeah.
I chug Mountain Dew and Monster Dog. Yeah.
I'm like, kill those fuckers.
That's what they used to say. I'll chug more Mountain Dew. Yeah, red dye number 40. That shit's banned now. Was it Pop-Tarts will be gone soon? Is that what it was?
Pop-Tarts are the most deceptive thing on the market, too. They really piss me off.
Sometimes, though.
I mean, they're a meat product.
What do you mean?
Because there's fucking...
gelatin?
Yeah, in the frosting.
Don't be saying shit like that to me. I thought you meant something completely different, man. Like, what do you mean in the bread, man? It's soaked.
No, they got that ground beef Pop-Tart with beef in the middle.
Beef Pop-Tart with fucking chili verde powder on it. Bomb. An empanada, basically. Pop-Tarts, I think there was 2 more things that were getting banned. I almost want to say it was Takis, but I don't think it is. I saw 2 more things. Anyway, RFK. What is he? Can you Google it? What is he the leader of right now? What is RFK the leader of?
I forget what it's called, but he's like the head of the health organization.
Thank you. Thank you. This is the only man. He's like Red Foreman if Red Foreman was buff and talked with a little more compassion. I know nothing else about him except his family members keep getting shot.
Secretary of Health and Human Services.
There we go. Secretary of Health and Human Services. He's taken down foods. He's a buff old man. We think we should listen to him. He's like Jack LaLanne. I would take his advice. He's talking about health. There's a picture of him with like a bunch of politicians. And he's like on a private jet. And they're all sitting. And everyone has like a big plate of McDonald's in front of him. And he has one in front of him. He's like this. You see him like... You can see it on his face like, I'm not touching this bullshit. It's great. He's a buff old man.
He works out in jeans.
He does work out in jeans like Brett Favre or Hank Hill would.
Cut from that cloth.
There we go. Hank Hill's also a voice in that movie Common Side Effect. I mean that show Common Side Effects.
That's got to be distracting.
It is. Rocco even talked about it. Yeah. Improving food education. Yes, because I don't know nothing about nothing. I just know Pop-Tart's got enough fruit in it. Right. And Shaq said 5 fruits a day. 5 fruits and vegetables a day is all you need to go
until
play.
This goddamn fitness app we knew anything.
I know. My Fitness Pal's the only thing that's ever taught me anything. Besides like Elmo. Barney was my shit.
Yeah.
I heavily like that.
Talk shit, get hit. That was it.
Talk shit, get hit. Whose slogan is that?
I think it was Elmo or Oscar or somebody.
No, it wasn't.
That's the one that suck in.
Talk shit, get in. I think that was Elmo. Maybe Oscar. Get out of here. Yo, why does my phone keep doing that? Every time I'm trying to get the other question, but I think that was it. Every time I pop it up, it just says, you want to pay for this? And it has my card out.
That's what she said.
Dude. God. Okay, here we go. RFK, please save the American fat youth. Basically,
cool
just live. Yeah, yo, if you could do the 5 fruits and vegetables shit a day, people would do it. If you eat apples with a little bit of peanut butter, I know it's kind of fattening, but it's better than eating a bunch of candy. That's just delicious. That's all I can think about right now.
And scoops of peanut butter.
There you go. And make bean and cheese burritos healthy. Every time I eat one, I lose weight. Make that shit. Thank you. That's all. Like Slugworth or like Willy Wonka. This is a full 5-course meal. Oh, damn, chew this gum. They taste like bean and cheese burritos. Incredible. And that's it. That's my only problem left. I just eat bean and cheese burritos. I ate one today. So did you guys. They were bomb as hell.
One fun fact about this last week.
What?
We went to this memorial, and then afterwards we went and got some food. And this goddamn magical looking burrito that Thomas got, this shit looked AI. The cheese was so goddamn magical. But then he really only gave it like a B rating. I was really surprised by that.
Because it was so well made. Besides that, we left Ken's thing and then we got our food and we were like, we're on Flores Street. How wild is that?
That's the other thing. It was so wild.
That was kind of wild.
We picked a close restaurant, got there, realized it's on Flores Street.
Well, all right, that's cool. And the food was bomb other than my bean and cheese burrito. These motherfuckers don't believe in salt. That's all. And then one of the waiters had an apocalypto haircut. And I explained to Marty for a long time. A Mexican having an apocalypto haircut, meaning long hair, shaved up to here. If he speaks Spanish first, it's for culture. If he speaks Spanish second, it's for gangbanging shit. And that's just a fact, dude. I don't know what else to tell you, man. It's just a look.
Do you remember the metaphor you did?
No, what was it?
Of Biggie Smalls and the dashiki and shit.
Oh yeah, it's like black dudes that wear dashikis, and you're like, damn, that black dude's got a dashiki and the hat. That fool's with his roots. Damn, that fool's in touch with his roots. Yeah. Versus like a black hood fool wearing a like Biggie Smalls wearing a dashiki colored sweater. Like yeah, you're with your roots, but it's more for the look. Like the Mexicans with the tall hair, with the tall haircut. Like yeah, that's like an apocalypto haircut, but it's more for the look. Is what I'm
and for your ancestors.
For your ancestors. Like Mulan. Who knew Eddie Murphy was one of Mulan's ancestors? He played Mishi or Yishi or whatever the hell his name is. Mushu. He was the dragon. Remember that Fall of Mulan? That was Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
That's it. Nothing more. That's it. Okay. Yes, RFK, please come save the world. Marty's going to Colorado and Florida for a while. He said he's gonna get a residency. He's like, I love Florida and Colorado. He's just gonna live there.
I just love traveling.
He loves traveling, talking to strangers, helping people with their bags off the airplane.
My favorite is getting stranded in a city.
Really?
Because of the airport. That's my favorite.
I don't like that much.
No? Oh, no. That's
not that much, but I do. It appeals. It definitely appeals. You know, I don't like getting stuck in Cancun, Mexico, because the airport shuts down at 10 and all the electricity went out because there's a heat wave. That's what I don't like. That was fun.
Sounds cool.
Besides that, guys, that's what's going on in the world right now. And I'll just give a little story. Shout out to my homie Nico. My homie Nico hooked me up with, I won't get into too detail, hooked me up with some people over at Snoop Dogg's. Well, I guess I could. Yeah. One of Snoop's sons. I know both his sons, but one of them I used to know through the weed stuff. I haven't talked to him in a long time. The other, I asked him about my shirt. So anyway, one of his sons used to play football. And like 2014, people kept sending me a picture of Snoop Dogg's son in his high school football pictures. And he's, he got the leg things on. He got a football. He's kneeling for the picture, but he's wearing a Push Tree shirt.
Sick.
And I only had 2 designs at the time. And I'm like, how did you get this shirt, dude? I'm like, one day I'll meet him. So last night, I pull up to the compound from all the stream, everything, the studio. It was pretty sick. I get there, and I'm in the front room. Like, there's a lot of cool memorabilia, man. That's awesome. Coolest paintings ever. Sick. Wow. Really sick plaque. This place is incredible. Everything on the walls are badass. And we're sitting there. It's like the fake GGN studio, but it's not really GGN where they film it, but it looks like GGN. And there's a bunch of cool paintings everywhere. And we're sitting there, and I asked him, and he's like, I do not remember. I have no idea. He's like, I don't think that was me. Nah, bro, it was you. I know it was because you're the same person. So after he's like, man, I got to find it. So if anybody could find it, if him wearing a Push Tree shirt, I would much appreciate it. And anyway, we're still in there. They're showing us the compound. The compound's badass, incredible. We're going to be doing some stuff with them. I'm not going to get too into it. But it was really cool. And like I said, I've been watching a lot of WWE documentaries. I've been watching it. When I went into Snoop's studio, I didn't touch it. Marty, I wanted to do this. Just touch it and say I touched it before. That sounds crazy. Hold on. There was a piece of memorabilia. I saw it and I went, I want to put a finger on it so I could say I've put a finger on one of those before. That's what I should have said. I went to Snoop's studio and I was like, do I touch it? That sounds crazy. So, there was 2 WWF Championship real belts. And I was just getting close, like, and I thought, there's got to be GoPros or something. That's going to be like Willy Wonka. Who touched all over who did it? I'm like, no, it was me. Kick him out.
A pack of Dobermans just comes
For
out.
real, dude. He turns into one. Like the music video. Yeah. Remember the Doberman turns into Snoop like that. Hey, that's what happened.
Sick.
That was sick. For some 1992, yeah. And hey, stay real still. I get the dog. Tell the dog stay real still.
Get the dog high as
like that show Animorphs. I don't know if you remember that. Anyway, show us around the spot. It was real cool. No, I'll leave it at that. There was a funny rule. I told you about the funny rule. I was like, wait, really? Mm-hmm. All right. I won't. It's who cares? It's not that big of a deal. I just thought it was funny. Of all places in the world. And that was it, dude. Just seeing like the sick car. It was cool. It was wild looking around going, this is where it all goes down, huh? This is where the streams are. The streaming shit. And then what do we see? Bunch of Madden championship trophies.
Oh,
like mini Lombardi trophies. They were so sick, dude.
He won the Madden tournament of
He's
just
hella good at Madden.
4 times.
He's so good at Madden. I just thought it was incredible. It was a fun experience to be able to go to that. But yeah, that's it for now. But
hopefully more to come out of that camp.
Yes. This comes at the 11th.
Stuff, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This week, go hit up LRG or go hit up Zoomies. LRG Push Trees collaboration will be in stores. Go check it out. The week following is going to be on pushtrees.com. Very excited. Can't wait for you guys to see the artwork. This is going to be the shit. Can't wait if you see the promo. The promo is the first treatment I've ever done for push trees. They wrote it all out. I cannot wait. It's incredible. It's so sick. Stoked. Almost said it. The papers. I showed you the picture. I showed you the FaceTime. Physical samples came in. Look great.
It does. It's cool seeing it.
Look really good, man. And remember, this is like our launch, right? What if I want to change some stuff? I want to see what it's like. Get the feedback. Remember, and most people are like, you got to be ready. Everything. No, you can't be changing up your logo. We're different. We take feedback from fans. But hey, I would change that. Like, really? You know what? You and like 60% of people said that. Maybe I'll think about it, actually. Mm-hmm. If you're liking that much more, maybe it's something past what I'm looking at. You know what I mean? Like, we're a community. So I'm like, I listen. So maybe I change something else. Maybe I change something up. But for now, I think we got it dialed in. I think it's dope. I think it's really sick. I'm excited. It looks cool. Yes. We're not going to make it for champs this month. But looking toward the end of the month, I'll have more samples. We have 4 SKUs coming out on launch. And yeah, I'm excited. We have push trees going. Yeah, everything's going. More guests coming, more people coming. And we talked about it. You guys don't like rappers for some reason. We love rap music. So it's like a little hard to like, oh, we love that guy, but I don't think our fans are going to care. So we're trying to book more people right now, guys. That's why we had 2 solos in a row, and it's raining today in LA, so no one was coming outside. For some reason, everybody's just scared, like they're witches. They can't be in the rain. Is that witches? Yeah, it is witches in water. Yeah. Stinky ass. They can't be taking showers.
It says hazardous conditions on the freeway when it's raining.
Today on the way here, I got out of a lane because it was hazardous. I was saying that I was hitting pockets, like almost hydroplaning.
Damn.
Yeah. How long have we been here, Marty? 112.
Where the players dwell. 117.
I like that. All right. 117 we've been here. Do you have anything else before we get out of here?
No, I appreciate you guys. It was a rough week. Just getting back in the groove of things here. Gonna get this new apparel shop launched. I'm really excited for this new art we got on deck. It's a done deal. We just got to get our samples, make sure it's all tip-top shape. We're going to have that going. I'm going to go to Florida, and when I'm coming back with a vengeance, just in terms of all the shit I want to be kicking off and all the shit with the podcast. We're building up our team a little bit, so I'm excited.
It's pretty much solidified. Yeah, we're talking about... we bought a property. I didn't talk about that. My homie was like, yo, there's this property. You should buy it. I'm like, oh, my God, that's crazy. No, it's very cheap, and it was reasonable. So we bought this property. It's in Hawaii on the Big Island next to where Trent lives. So it's got a house that we have to rebuild it, make it nicer. It's like 600 square feet. But you have 180 degree of the ocean. Crazy. Not on the ocean, but you see the ocean 180 degrees. What? So basically, I'm going to buy it. Trent's going to fix it up, and then we're going to sell it and split it.
Too sick.
Cool.
Yeah, amazing.
I know you guys are like, damn, that's a lot. That's crazy. Not unthinkable. It was $20,000. Most people went, what'd you just say? Oh, I'm sorry if I burned the ID and people start buying stuff up in Hawaii, but go for it. I bought 1 acre, and right when I bought it, it was 2 hours on the market. They were like, you want to buy it now? Let us reevaluate. And then they upped the price.
Not cool.
They redid the whole posting and upped the price on us. So I paid a lot more, but it's okay. It's not like it was double. It was damn near, but not like it was double. But they did get us. Anyway, I'm very excited. I'm never going to step foot there anyway. It's the first time I'm ever investing in something. I go, sell it. We'll split it. And then you can start your own portfolio, Trent. He's like, oh, we split that? That's enough for him to go do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Then Trent's set, doing his thing. I'll go do something else, and it's going to be cool, man. I've never done that before. I can literally go sell this and just be done with it. Mm-hmm. That's the mode I'm in right now. I'm like, oh, the watch is cool. I like it. Sell it, and I can buy a property. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Because some people are like, you bought a house in Hawaii. Geez, why you tell them? It's $20,000. That's so reasonable for land.
Yeah, for a quick little investment. Yeah.
That's like a car. Mm-hmm. That's like a used, really nice car. You buy a house for that in another state? Wow. How cool is that, dude? Oh, Epic. So that's it. That's the piece of news I've been working on for a couple of weeks, and it finally went through. So that's so sick.
That's one of our major goals this year too, something like that.
Yeah, dude. Deposit was $1,000.
Yeah, you got a good deal.
Just to hold it, like, oh my God, okay. I hope that motivated you guys right now to start researching and thinking. Somebody right now works at AutoZone that saved up $30K in the past 3 years. They're like, what do I do with this? I don't have to buy a house where you live, but it might be enough to buy it somewhere else. And you flip it and or just sell it. And now you have property.
Go into ChatGPT and have it tell you where to go.
There we go. This is the entrepreneurial comedy podcast. That's how I pitched it last night to the Snoop people. Like, you talk about like, business though? Like, it's just smoke weed. Like, we're actually classified as an entrepreneurial comedy podcast. Oh, for real? I'm like, yeah, man. It's not just, hey, one time I sold packs. There's a lot of more. There's a lot of more. That's how I feel right now. There's more to it than that. And you guys have been here for a long time. And there's been a lot of people that have been here for a long time, which is wild. And you know what I was thinking the other day? Just being completely transparent. How long is it feasible to always be in the live chat? Mm-hmm. Sometimes, dude, it'll take away. That's why last week I filmed during the live chat. Mm-hmm. Because usually on Tuesdays, I can't do anything but that live chat and a couple things on the computer because there's no way I can go film and go here. All day. And it really messes things up, dude. In terms of timing, like, wow, you lose a full day filming it and a full day premiering it. So 2 days a week, I cannot go do full film days. It's a little like, damn. So last week, I was in it for like 60% of the time because I was filming the duct tape challenge while it was happening. See what I mean? Like, I was it's hard, dude. It is hard, man. Like, you're sitting there editing and doing that, but not every time you can beat like, oh, I'm not editing, taking cam here. I'm doing. It's hard, man. And I talked about it recently on a live. Doing all the comments, it takes so long. I've been doing it for 7 years. It hurts my head so much trying to like read every single one of them and make sure like. And sometimes I'm like sitting with Rose, like, I'm sorry, I'm on my phone. I know it's like the only time we have to hang out. I'm sorry. And I'm back to doing the comments while we're like watching something. Oh, I'm watching. Ooh, it's at a point, dude. I'm not saying stop forever. I mean, stop completely. Just, if it's a 3-hour show, maybe I did it for an hour.
Yeah, it's fair.
Not bad. Mm-hmm. We did it for an hour. I do like watching the show, though. Yeah. That's why I always stay. I get stuck in the episode. Like, I know what's going on. And then I get stuck. Damn it. See, then it goes back to that. Like, do I even need to stop? That's all. I'm just trying to figure it out, guys.
Just take it as it happens.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out my life and trying to see how much more productive I can be and actually do shit. I've been actually taking my vitamins and walking on the treadmill every single day. I'm actually on it. So I'm really, really trying to go like, change your life up a little bit more. So we're there. With that being said, I think this is the first time in history, Marty. It's 1:24. With an ad read, that's 1 minute. We're going to hit an hour and a half for the first time in history of this show ever. Also, we really need to redo the soundboard. Right? We're just saying in general. I know we just heard it right now. I just had a sound in my head. I'm like, oh, we should just put that sound on there. Yeah. We have so many packs of West Side Gun and what is it? A whole fluffy pack. Yeah, we need some ridiculous things that people have said. Sometimes I put my shoes on before my pants.
Yeah.
That's why I always put my shoes on before my pants. Some shit from OG said, dude. When I was a kid, I used to see Kermit the Frog. Over and over. I pulled out some Jimmy Chunkas and just gave them to the class. To the class. Over and over and over.
Yeah, I could make so many songs out of the show.
It's pretty cool, dude. Right? It would be sick. Don't like the Theo Von thing would be kind of funny. But there's just a lot of things. Marty and I finally got editors, like we said. We have 2 editors helping us, helping Marty get the clips under control. And for one day last week, what was it, like an outreach day where Marty didn't have to do a bunch of editing and stuff? How many things can we revamp?
Yeah, exactly.
And like update. We've been doing this same exact pack for 3 years. Let's update. Maybe let's think of a different way of doing ads. Maybe let's think of a different way of doing this. Maybe we have clips. Let's start doing some more skits like we used to. Like maybe there's I don't know. We're trying to free up our time and like to make room for new stuff. Not free up our time so we can go sit down at our house. But free up our time so we can start thinking, oh, what else can we do to make this more fun? Like the variety hour we talked about. What if we just had a segment where bleep, and it's now we're out on our other set and we just cut it into the episode. But yeah, that was sick, right? A 3-minute clip of Marty ate the world's hottest chip and threw up. Now we're back. I don't know. I'm just thinking like things that aren't happening right here. Like in Jimmy Kimmel when they go, let's go to Man on the Street. Beep. Goes to the guy on the street. Maybe it's me and you. We're interviewing people at the rally that just came out. You never know. Like, yo, this is history. We're in Los Angeles.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of things are going on right now.
It's true.
I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, we can sit here and have conversations. We always do that in Garage Talk. It's so fun. But there's people, like, would you show me? Marty sent me a picture the other day. It says, look how many people it takes to make ridiculousness. And there was almost 30 people on set in a group picture to make a clip show. I know there's way more that goes into it than that. Obviously, look at these people. But here, it's just ROCCO over here taking pictures, checking the cameras, and me and Marty. Like, there's nobody sitting there going, oh, I have 15 white. That's a clip. I'm going to do the clip. I'm sure sending it to the editor now. Let him know. Get ready for this. By tomorrow, I'm going to have this up. We have these many. That's awesome. You know, and with YouTube being a lot nicer to us, maybe that's going to be feasible within the next like couple months. It would just be way more efficient and awesome. Like there's so many things out there we haven't even clipped. You know, like even for Push Trees, how do you make a sponsored ad? It never approves me. How can I not do a sponsored ad? I saw a sponsored ad for my own design that somebody ripped off and put on their pin. And 100,000 likes, 97,000. They probably hit 15,000 sales off my shit that got advertised to me while they keep denying my shit. So if you haven't noticed, my Instagram has been very, very smoke free. I'm trying not to post almost any smoke or anything anymore. I'm trying to be what they want me to be and go, hey man, post clips. Yeah, the little comedy shit. Yeah, try that. Because they do not want the smoke literally at all. They just don't. They keep denying everything I put out there. It's like I didn't post it, and then I post something with no smoke. Boom, back to normal. Mm-hmm. Like, God, you guys are just telling me. It's like the little shot callers. They keep going past the thing, and they're like, dude, we've shocked you 30-something times. Get it together. Where are we at? Oh! So 1 minute, that would make it a minute. Yeah, let's go. Guys, 10 seconds to get out of here. Let's go. Marty, thank you for being here.
Appreciate you guys.
Exactly an hour and a half. Thank you so much for being here, guys. This is the Dope as Usual podcast, the quickest wrap-up of all time. We appreciate you. Please leave a like, notification bell, subscribe. Have a dope-ass day. 1:30.
Nice. Good shit.
Let's go, dude. Nice.